Hey, what's going awesome in life? This is Jackie, your sales innovator and influence coach. Now, if there's one technique that you should truly master in order for you to pitch any ideas or your products more competently to your prospects and to your clients, it's simply this technique. That's right, the use of analogies. Now, why use analogies? Now, because number one, now through the use of analogies, you can often get your clients to better relate to the message that you're conveying to them. And number two, not only are they able to relate better to your message, they're able to remember the message for a longer period of time. So these are termed as the 2 R's. So what exactly is it about an analogy that makes it so effective and impactful? Now, because when you use analogy, now what you're really trying to do is to simplify difficult concepts so that your customers can relate to them. Now, this is exactly what happens when you're using an analogy to sell. Now, suppose A is an idea that you're trying to bring across to your customers, but you find that it is a challenge for you to get your customers to understand it. And so what you might need to do is to bridge it with an idea which is easily relatable to them. So once again, B is what? Something which is easily relatable to your customers. While A is the actual message that you want to deliver to your customers. So this is exactly how you're going to use an analogy. Now you can simply say that, you see, Mr. Customer, investing in our product is like, and what exactly is B? And when you share B, now remember that B must be something that your customer is able to easily relate to. So with that said, when you start to use analogies, now that's where your customers are able to better relate to what you are saying. Now, not only that, because one of the best things that an analogy tends to achieve is also to achieve this thing known as what? Now, to disassociate them from a problem. Now, why learn to disassociate your customers from a problem? Because there are often times where our customers might be in what I term as a stuck state. Have you ever been in a stuck state where you're not able to see beyond that boundaries of the problem? But when you start to use analogies to sell an idea, now there are often times where you're able to get your customers to disassociate themselves from their problem, from their stuck states. And as a result, they're able to see your products that you're selling in a more positive light. And they'll be more receptive to listening to what you have to offer to them. So learn to use analogies in your next sales presentation. I truly believe that you will become a much more creative and a more impactful salesperson.